Hey, what's up, guys? Meteorologist Doug Hetty. It is Friday afternoon. We made it almost to the weekend, and we are watching a storm system, which is going to be rolling through as we go through tonight and then into the daytime hours tomorrow. Today, KOAM, we are at live 5 and 6. You know, Neosho has the big yearly garage sale on Friday and Saturday. So I'll be down there for 5 and 6, back in the studio at 9 and 10. We're going to be watching some storms later on tonight. I think overall our severe threat is low, but we're going to go through this in this video because we are going to have severe weather over the four-state area as we go through the next 24 to 36 hours. So we're going to break it down, but the Joplin Metro immediately should get kind of skirted around with this event, but we got plenty more. All right, so huge shout out to my boys, Superior Roofing and Construction. They're a four-state premier roofing contractor, family owned and operated right here in Joplin, 7th and High Street. They are, of course, I trust them. They did my roof last fall, and the number's right there on your screen as we got a lot of severe weather, which is coming down the pike over the next 6 or 7 weeks. So a lot to watch. All right, let's get to it. So the focus for today is going to be out to our west. Already we're getting some showers and thunderstorms which are developing to the west of Wichita, and that's where the big severe weather threat is for today. So if we go back here, as of right now, a few thunderstorms are popping up just south of Wichita, just to the west of Ponca City. These are going to explode across central Kansas into northeastern Kansas, southeastern parts of Nebraska as we go through the daytime hours today, mainly staying west of the four-state area. So here's where the severe threat is, really from north-central parts of Oklahoma into central parts of Kansas. So we're talking Wichita up towards Salina, even Topeka, Manhattan, Emporia, all the way up toward Omaha. And then look at this. Tomorrow, it shifts really from Kansas City, Joplin, eastward. The prime spot is going to be central Missouri, even eclipsing kind of Springfield down toward Branson, Little Rock, all the way through southern parts of Arkansas. So let's break this down for you. Let's go through the evening hours for us tonight. All right, so look at the storms. They get really booming. So we're going to go out toward Wichita, Concordia. Not much of a tornado threat, but a big wind and hail threat with these as we go through the evening hours. So showers, thunderstorms continue. So here's Wichita, and you can see some of these try to get into southeastern Kansas, Emporia, Eureka. So these are going to be a big wind threat. So you can see kind of, this is a future radar. It's a model, and it's not 100% accurate. It's not even 75% accurate. It just gives you kind of an idea. But some Boeing segments. So we may get some wind gusts that try to get into southeastern Kansas a little bit later on this evening. You can see these storms extend all the way up in the southeastern parts of Nebraska into the Omaha metro area. So let's keep going through the evening hours. These storms push toward Topeka, Lawrence, kind of regenerating back toward Wichita. We may get one or two severe storms that try to push into Yates Center, Iola, Chanute, or Fredonia, or Neodesha, Eureka a little bit later on this evening, but most of us are going to be spared. All right, let's continue through the night. Now these storms kind of fall apart. Here's 1:30 in the morning. So I think at this point in time, when they do get into the four-state area, these are mainly going to be just kind of moderate storms. But of course, we'll watch them. We'll see how they develop as they go through the overnight hours for us tonight. Let's go into tomorrow morning. Now the atmosphere is kind of reloading. The cold front is pushing through. For most of us, at least in my area, very thankful that the front, we need the rain, but the front kind of pushes through early tomorrow, so that pushes the bigger severe threat just east of us. But here's 2 p.m., so when the cap breaks, this could get interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a severe storm or two. Fort Scott, Nevada tomorrow afternoon, and then east of Kansas City, Warrensburg, Knob Noster up towards Sedalia. But watch these guys. These things are going to explode as we get into tomorrow afternoon. So Springfield, you're in a threat for severe weather up toward Columbia, Lebanon, all the way down through northwest Arkansas, down toward Texarkana. Remember, the main spot tomorrow is kind of Little Rock, north of Little Rock, south central parts of Missouri. Look at these storms that explode by tomorrow evening. Again, not a huge tornado threat tomorrow. These are mainly going to be a wind and hail event as they push through central Arkansas into southern parts of Missouri. And then this storm system is pretty much gone. So let's go ahead and we're going to look with temperatures because this is kind of interesting. Storms blow central Kansas tonight. We get pretty good temperatures, 68 in Kansas City, 68 in Wichita, 68 in Fort Smith. So by morning, look at the cooler temperatures working in central Kansas, Salina 55, 41 in Dodge City. And then we get the severe weather outbreak again as we go into tomorrow afternoon. I think Joplin's still going to go into the upper 70s tomorrow because the cold front rolls through during the afternoon. So we'll warm into the 70s, drop into the 60s as we get into late afternoon. Look at the severe weather explodes tomorrow afternoon. Temperatures dropping down to 48 in Salina, 54 in Dodge. At 6:30 at this time, 57 in Kansas City. Joplin sitting at 60, 63 in Tulsa. And then we get showers on the backside of the system. So there could be even a few flakes of snow mixing in northwestern parts of Missouri, which is kind of crazy. So on and off showers tomorrow night. We clear out by Sunday morning, but look at Sunday afternoon. I mean, it's a nice day. It's just kind of cool for this time of the year. Highs only into the 50s, Springfield, West Plains, Kansas City, only about 60, 61 in Joplin, and then we get into the mid-60s once you get in central Kansas, down through central parts of Oklahoma, and then check this out. Temperatures really start to drop by the time we head into Sunday morning. I think we're going to have a frost across northeastern Missouri, or northeastern Kansas, northwestern Missouri. So we got to watch that frost because we're going to drop into the upper 30s even in the 4-state areas. So that's something we want to watch. So this severe weather event kind of skirts around us, but again, I do want to watch for a couple severe thunderstorms later on tonight that could push in, and a couple severe thunderstorms early tomorrow afternoon as these blow up. Now, we have another chance for thunderstorms next Tuesday, but our next big severe weather outbreak looks to be next Thursday and Friday. That could be a pretty big one, so we're going to keep our eyes on that as we go through the next week. Of course, any questions, comments, leave it in the comment section below. I'll probably do another video tomorrow, kind of breaking down the severe weather threat for tomorrow afternoon. Besides that, hope you have a good Friday afternoon.